Welcome, guys. Welcome to Papa's Pew Pews. This is Daniel, your hostess with the most, shouting out live from Waynesville, Georgia. Taking a break from cutting the grass. I invite you to join in, tune in, pipe in to today's gun talk. Do me a favor, please watch the shorts and the content, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and by all means, double tap that screen as you're joining the live. Don't cost you a dime to double tap that screen. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you, White Rambo. We appreciate that, fam. I took a break out the grass and the heat for a few minutes. Rambo, did you see that Blackhawk I put on the family page on Instagram? Ruger Blackhawk 357 Magnum comes with an additional cylinder of 9mm, and dude wants to do it for $450. I had the numbers checked out. Numbers all check out. I think I'm getting a good deal on that one. Oh, it's fire. It looks nice. I put a picture up of it. Basically, he wants me to do a little bit of work for him on his AR and then give him the 450, which, hey, sounds like a deal to me. I had my neighbor do the serial number just to make sure there wasn't nothing, which I've dealt with this guy over the years. So I knew it would be a problem, but I still like to check. Double tap that screen as you're coming in, guys. Please subscribe. We're on our way to 1K. 1K subs. Trying to fight this YouTube algorithm and keep it pushing. I did not get to go to the range today, but I will go tomorrow. FV, did you see the Instagram message I sent to you, FV? J-Dog, did you see it? I sent a picture of that 357 Magnum Ruger Blackhawk. It comes with an additional 9mm cylinder. He basically wants me to do a little work on one of his and give him 450 cheeseburgers. I think I'm getting a good deal. I put the picture up on Dangerous Family page, and FBI sent you a picture on Insta. J-Dog, I sent you a picture. I was just wanting an opinion, what y'all thought. I know it's a single action, but pretty decent looking Ruger. I told him I'd get back with him this afternoon. What you guys up to? Me, I'm taking a break from the heat. Hey guys, if you're just coming in, please double tap that screen. Subscribe to the channel. Getting close to that 1K. I think I got like 70 or 80 more people. Yeah, I just threw it up real quick. Was trying to get a quick opinion before I pulled, no pun intended, before I pulled the trigger on the deal. Yes, 7-inch. And like I said, it comes with an additional 9mm feel. I got 2 of my 3 acres cut with a push mower today on, I think, 3 tanks of fuel with a push mower. Now, I haven't got into the thicker brush stuff yet that I'll end up doing probably tomorrow. But I got the most important stuff around the kids' pool and stuff like that where they can go in the backyard and play in the pool and I ain't got to worry about snakes and crap. FEC, that's where I'm kind of brand new. I'm seeing things that say 800. Used, I'm seeing, 450. Yeah, roughly somewhere around that range. And it's single action, of course. So yeah, V, if you ain't watched J-Dogs, he finally magged up that deagle. I think that was a smooth video. I'm still waiting for the J-Dog. I'm still waiting for the 45 in the candlelight. FV brought the mamba out on his, well, I think that was your last video, or it was one of your last videos that you put up. Yeah, wasn't nobody live, so I hopped on for a minute. Got tired of watching the same shit over and over again on YouTube, so. What's up, Paul? Shut up, stupid. Ain't nobody here. This damn bulldog. Shut up! You know damn well you wouldn't do nothing anyway. Yeah, I was supposed to shoot today, but my brother-in-law had other plans, so we had to make it for tomorrow. Deeply regret it. Yeah, I've seen some strange shit today. Made me miss all our people. I'm like, damn, where's our people? What I can't figure, guys, we can't get hardly nobody in our lives. That damn homeless boy was back on again today on his YouTube. Had 150 people in the room barking orders at everybody that they had to pay for his motel tonight. And I'm like, y'all got 150 people in a room with a meth monkey begging for. If you're coming in, please come in. I'm a cousin. Damn. Stand out there talking and the dog sitting there raising hell. And I'm on live.
Didn't know you were on live, baby.
Yeah. Give me a few minutes, I'll be out there.
Yep.
I'm back. Yeah, I don't know why he's even showing up on my feed, guys. I mean, but yeah, he's sitting there high as hell and people just Cash App posted, Venmo posted. And then when you scrolling, it pops up a poll saying, "Are you gonna Cash App or Venmo?" I'm like, I ain't doing shit. 8 people on live. Double tap that screen. Consider subscribing to the channel. Also, anybody new, all these guys you see commenting, check them out. Check out their channels. Like and subscribe. Yeah, I don't do that whole begging on social media stuff. There was 4 or 5 of them today. One lady was standing in front of a hotel room, kept saying, "I can prove I'm at a hotel." No shit, we see the hotel. Talking about she was messed with and beat up. I'm like, man, there's organizations for that. There's something called the Amity House, and that's what that's for. For people who go through them situations and they pay for their rooms and they put them somewhere safe, but yet they go on YouTube, get 150 people in the room. Yeah. A lot of religious stuff. If you don't shut up, I'm going to tie your goddamn balls up and cut them off. Lay down. Sorry, guys. What's up, Rhodes? Yeah, she probably didn't do the dishes. She probably ate all the food from the size of her. She ain't missed no meals, FV. I can tell you that. She was a big old bitty. Then I saw one. I didn't know what the hell it was. I didn't know if it was a man, a woman, a cat. I mean, I couldn't figure out what the hell that was. The koala keeper. Damn, we need J-Dog's accent. I could do a good Indian accent. I can't do an Australian for shit. I found a new one today. Big old black woman with a big old ghetto booty. Out at the range, busting off some 2011s. That's a pretty decent little live. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Yoki. That's it. You're right. That's what it was. Hey, I wasn't knocking her a bit. A little distracting, but other than that, hey, good to go. Yeah, she had what was she shooting today? The same thing I got. Oh, a Gerson 2011. Allegedly. She got to get her extractor adjusted. It kept popping the shells straight back into her boobs, and she was getting burnt as she was firing it off. Oh, she shoots the same range you do, Coach? Yeah, like I said, I sat there and watched it. That was the only decent live I've seen all day. Like Whitney were saying, I've seen a bunch of religion and politics and shit like that, but no gun channels really today. And then by the time most of y'all fire off late at night, I've already went to bed. So I missed the past 2 days of you guys. Yeah, I know you'll be on. Why the hell is it still holding messages? I killed that filter, I thought. Man, YouTube pissing me off. Rumble's starting to look better and better. I started one. I put 2 videos up. I ain't did anything else with it. No, 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 no. I'm not quitting. No, by no means am I quitting. I just added it because everybody was saying they were going over there, and I figured it'd still be communication. No, I'm staying on YouTube, bro. I just threw up 2 little videos to see. Hell, I'm just getting Insta figured out. I'm so far behind the times. I still run some stuff on Facebook. Guys coming in, double tap the screen, subscribe, drop a comment. Feel free to ask questions. On the table is the 357 Magnum, 2-inch barrel, the Barkeep Rough Rider, 2-inch barrel, and I put that Boss 25 back up. Ooh, hate it when that happens. And they don't let you know they got you until about 9 million of them biting you. That's like the palmettos I'm pulling and cutting in my side lot. They're full of some kind of, they look like some kind of little miniature worm. Almost like a maggot in a way, but that's not what it is. It's some kind of little miniature worm. Man, I could do snakes, I could do gators, I can do all that shit. Don't bother me a bit. I don't do insects. Damn sure don't do spiders. Yeah, them ground wasps ain't no joke either. Alright, brother. We'll see you, FV. Probably gonna have to keep checking myself, making sure. That and ticks. South Georgia has a hell of a problem with ticks. You go out there messing around in the woods too long, you gotta come home and strip down, make sure you ain't got one of them bastards all over you. Yellow jackets are our worst as far as like bees and shit. Them yellow jackets will eat your ass up. That's what I'm saying. The little creepy crawlers. Yeah, I know, Brookside. I know you deal with it. And that's because you can't see the damn creepy crawlers until it's too late. I was cool with spiders until I watched one of them damn documentaries that says, and I got bit by a brown recluse when I lived in Nashville, Tennessee. Worked at the BMW dealership. And the Coke machine had a sign that said, "Beware of brown recluse." Hell, I didn't know what the hell that was. I went, reached, got a Coke. Next thing I know, it bit me on the face. But anyway, I watched this documentary, and it says you can only be or antivenom or vaccinated with a spider bite 3 times in your life. Like, what happens the 4th? And then they went on with their stats talking about at any time in your life there's a spider within like 6 inches of you at any time in your life. And I'm like, oh shit, no. Yeah, we have some brown recluses. We have the big wolf spiders, um, and the black widows are real bad around here. Especially if you're dealing with like wood, J Dog. You got to be careful because they like that shit. Ew. Yep. I'd have started a fire for real, Paul. 13 people in chat. Hey guys, do me a favor. Double tap that screen. Check out the content. Drop a comment. Drop a subscription. Yeah, my wife's that way. She laughs at me. Um, she's seen me chase down, rattlesnakes and everything else, pick them up, all that kind of shit. And she's like, but yet you scream for me when you see a little spider. False widows. That and we got them damn little caterpillars. I don't know what they're called, but some people call them fever worms. I don't know what they are, but the ones that if you even touch them, they light your ass up. We got a shit ton of them, and when I'm out cutting the grass, they'll fall out the trees and eat my ass up. I think the recluses are the ones that have the babies on the back. Or hell, they all might. I don't know. Maybe the wolf. Maybe the wolf. Yeah, I broke the little barkeep out. I've been out in the yard cutting. In case I seen a little rattler or something, I had the 22 with me. Oh yeah, we got the banana spiders now that we're going through some of these hunting clubs about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the coolest thing to see because they build webs so big they stretch across the whole road, and all you can see is that damn banana spider hitting your windshield. We got some big old nanner spiders. I've not seen any. I've heard talks, but I've not seen any of the killer bees. Yeah, they're big. Jen always tells me I'm over exaggerating. No hell, I'm not. When that bitch is big enough to push me out my truck and drive it off on its own, that's a big bitch. Ramsay, my buddy was on his yard and hit them with tennis rackets. Hey, I got one of them electric swatters. Looks like a tennis racket, but it's to kill the bugs. It's like a bug zapper only with a tennis racket. And I want to find my little salt gun I got for the flies. I was gonna put it up one night and fuck with YouTube. Put that damn salt attack um, gun up on the table. Nah, I've seen hornets and shit do that. Just mass swarm shit. What up, Ray? How are you? Glad you stopped in today, brother. Hey, scroll up into the comments, man. All these guys, you want to sub to their channels also, man. They're a great group of guys, and like I said, allegedly, they have great collections. Allegedly. They're all a little bit on the diabolical side. Ain't no telling what you'll see in our group. Some chainsaws, some smoked onion on the smoker, some some cooking recipes. We cover it all. Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg ain't got shit on us. Yeah, I don't post a whole lot of mine, man. It takes too long to go in there and dig into the safe to get them. Not to mention, I was kind of waiting till I got to 1K. Yeah, I noticed that Gordon Ramsay been shaking in his boots, bro. I think you need to do an onion Wellington and tag his ass in it just to piss him off. Yeah, I want to get a GoPro so I can do more. Because if I do a lot of shooting videos, I want to be able to show the target and me shooting pretty much at the same time. Oh, J Dog, your phone off the chain, bro. Mine does alright at times, and sometimes it wants to be an asshole. Insta 360. Ooh, I don't know. They don't sell a mount you can put it on. That's like me. I've got all kind of editing software. I just don't use it half the time. And I got my future son-in-law. He's his dad's a movie producer, and he's going to college, I guess, to finish off his degree in cinematography. And he keeps saying he wants to work on some of the videos for me. I'm like, man, come on, bring your ass down here and let's do it. Duct tape and hopes and dreams. Hey, that's what I do with some of my lights when I mount them on the shotgun. I just duct tape the bastards. Mm, zip ties. Zip tied up. That'll work. A little bit of duct tape to zip tie. Jeffrey Dahmer special right there. I know. Good green screen. Yeah, I figured I'd just hop on for a minute. I'm hiding. People still stop by, pester the shit out of me. I put the phone on Do Not Disturb 2 or 3 hours ago. If I don't answer the phone, they just show up to the house. But it's too damn hot outside. So I think my work for the day is over with. Anybody, anybody see that old Coleon Noir where he's taking up for, well, kind of sort of taking up for the SIG 320s? He's got his video up now. Talking about he don't want to jump to conclusions too fast, and he is a sellout, very much a sellout. I used to like him, and then he flip flopped on a bunch of major issues. That's like we rag on high peasies, and they're cheap guns. But I watched one of the guys do a review on a high point, and he was comparing it to, I forget what gun he was comparing it to, but he purposely went and bought the cheapest extended magazine for this high point. Pro mags don't half work in anything you put them in, but he put a pro mag in it, knowing it was gonna pipe jam, and tried to call himself doing a first shots video. I'm like, you stacked the deck right off rip. They big old clunky bricks, but they've always shoot. I like Hickcock. Uh, Hickcock and his smoking pot. Let's smoke some pot. Yeah, Paul. He's been, what, last year? Or was it? No, a couple years back. I like the guy always shooting the damn spray paint cans. I can't ever think of his name, but I watch him a lot. Especially the one where he's on the motorcycle. Oh yeah. Well, no, I've never heard him talk bad. I have heard him give a mixed review. It's not very often, but I mean, he'll point out the negatives and the positives, but um, he keeps it pretty straightforward. I know he loves his 45s. But you're right. But that goes back. I think you were the one talking about it the other night, J Dog. How when you start taking on these sponsors and you start getting this free shit, then they want you to basically be obligated every video to talk a certain way, act a certain way, and everything else. So that's the downside, I guess, to taking on sponsors and channel partners, is you kind of lose creative control. But across all his platforms that he's on, I'm sure he makes a pretty good bit of money. What's up, Demon Phil? That's what I'm saying. You're pretty much just a puppet. There's nothing, you know, original about you anymore. You're sitting there showing the same products or that line of products, and they're telling you what to say. See, that's me. I try to go on and see normal people giving a review of something. I'd much rather talk to this group of guys we've got and get their opinion than I would these so-called professionals. Because at least I know they're going to give me, either they're going to give me shit about it or they're going to tell me, hey, this is good. But yeah, I figured, see what you guys was up to. I start to feel unsupervised again, so I need to get on live and talk to everybody. That's me, Demon Phil. I like what I like, and that's what I go with. But now we do got a cool crowd. I gotta admit. Allegedly, we got some that'll mag dump a deagle with one hand. He mag dumping the deagle with one hand and cooking some fish with the other. See, that's me. I want the dependable. I want the efficient. I want when I pull the trigger, it goes boom. I don't even care aesthetically what it looks like, as long as it operates. Hey guys, double tap that screen if you haven't. Feel free to check out the content, subscribe. We're on our way to 1K. We getting there slowly. 4 or 5 subs at the time. Yeah, J-Dog been cutting trees all day, so. Yeah, I saw that. He was talking about it, but if you remember J-Dog, I pointed it out and he admitted it. I said, you must be shooting the 357. And he turned around and said, yeah, the 357. I said, because the 50 don't jam, and it's because of, you're, look how big the fucking deagle is, how much real estate that is. The 357 to me isn't powerful enough to cycle it. Not that much metal. Because see, that was the problem I had with the Desert Eagle I bought. It was a 357. I kept it a week because I couldn't never get it to cycle right. Yeah, 50. That's what I'm saying. That's a big ass damn boom. So of course it's gonna cycle. Limp wristing, yeah, limp wristing. But even still, you know, it'd have to be a hell of a limp wrist. And I don't get much of that even on the 1911. I mean, you can obtain a pretty good grip on that 1911 with no problems. Just an 8-week program. Well, that's like that pump that got brought to me the other day. He didn't realize there was a release button to release the pump action. I sat here for 3 or 4 hours fucking with this gun and finally got him to the house and showed him how to do it, and he didn't even know what gunshots. What's up? So when I gave him back his firearm, I made sure I unloaded it and toted it to the truck for him and told him to load it back up when he got down the road. I wanted to go shoot so bad today, but he said to come over tomorrow instead, so I go tomorrow, I guess. I got 3 more days and the wife goes back to work, so freedom. I can almost smell it. Groovy, baby. Gunshots, what you doing for dinner tonight, brother? I had some Italian sausage spaghetti with some green peppers in it and a salad. That was my dinner. Tomorrow night we're gonna do stuffed bell peppers. Oh, that sounds good. All right, Pa. Yeah, I won't be long, and I gotta go in there and spend some time with the grandkids and the wife, just for a little bit. Might go put on some kind of little ass movie for them or something. But every time I go in there, the 1-year-old keeps trying to run me over with a damn walker. That's what I do when the wife, uh, when school's in, you know, 'cause she gets off at 4 p.m. By the time she gets home, it's like 5:30. So I cook dinner every night, and then she cooks dinner on the weekends. And then I get up in the mornings and I cook eggs and grits for the babies and feed them. Oh yeah, brother. I always say, you too. You know it's hot outside when my damn thermostat inside the house won't go below 70. And I got a big ass unit sitting outside. Well, guys, everybody's hopping off. I guess I'll hop off too for now, and we'll holler at y'all here in a little while. J-Dog, I'll catch you when you log on here in just a little while, brother. Love y'all. Stay strapped. Keep one in the tube, brother, and always be blessed.